But yeah, we gotta get back to it. We gotta watch a fat kid snitch on everybody. And yeah, I'm gonna hit the actual right button this time so I don't end the stream the way, cause I keep fucking ending the stream. So I'm gonna hit the button on her. If you ain't got the Twitch, get the Twitch. If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, get the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, get the Twitch. That's how it goes. I post more on Twitch. I'll be on more on Twitch than I am on YouTube. So take that in consideration. Let's get to it.
I feel completely over by this guy. The stuff that I could tell you, could probably make 5 movies on September.
You see what I'm saying? He's ready to snitch. He is ready to snitch. You niggas took the wrong nigga on the mission.
2025. Police responded to a Wells Fargo after staff reported that a man was fraudulently attempting to cash a $5,000 U.S. Treasury bond.
Put it in park.
I think that's right.
Yep. Put your hands on the roof of the car. Take a seat here for me, right? Yep. I got a really bad. Good deal. I hope you don't. Could you help me? I hope you don't. Why'd you leave your ID in there? Huh? I'm not lying to you. Okay. I already know. Okay.
This nigga said I already know.
Free to leave, okay? Not free to leave, I apologize. So I'm gonna read you your rights, alright?
This nigga said I already
know.
knew.
Remain silent. Anything you say be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney, have him or her with you now at any time during questioning. Get on the
Nigga said
phone
I
with an
already
attorney.
knew.
One will be appointed to represent you. If any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped at your request. You understand these rights? Yes, sir. Alright, with these rights in mind, you want to answer some questions for me? Huh? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Alright. My name is Officer Labrie. I'm with the Ormond Beach Police Department.
This nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew what it was.
You want to let me know what's going on? Because you said you already know. Well, I got that in the mail. And when I got it in the mail, it said that it was from my grandparents. And there's multiple of them. There's a bunch of them. And I asked my grandparents if it was from them. And they said no. But I called the online, treasury thing. And they told me that it was valid. And that it had reached its redemption status, that it could be redeemed. And I was like, I thought it was a little odd that it also had someone's name on it that I'd never seen before. And I told them that. They said it could have just been someone else on the reissue, because they broke it down to me. I just don't know all of the things they told me. But they told me that they were like, yeah, if you wanted to go cash that, all you have to go is go to your local branch. I felt funny about it, but I mean, when I called them and they told me that it was good, I didn't see a reason, because it looks like a savings bond that I've got from my grandma. I don't know. I knew something was. It's there. I feel it. Okay. How many more of these do you have? I'm not sure. You just got them from some random person that it said it was your grandparents, but yeah, it's a when I got them in the mail, it says. And you called them and they said no. Do you live in Jacksonville still? Where you live? Okay, so when you try to cash it at Palm Coast, what'd they say? I went to Palm Coast and they just told me that I could cash it, but they said that if I wanted to cash it there, since it was such a large amount, that I would do it better off getting it hostage so they could be dispersed to. And then I said, do you think if I went to another branch that maybe give me cash for it? He said, just call ahead. Every branch has different amounts of money. And I was like, okay, okay. Is there only one Wells Fargo in the Palm Coast? There's 2 of them, but I went to one in the morning. After I called and they said that it was like legit when I clicked on the.
You
Well, I
sound
looked
like
on
you
the
was trying to
first,
steal that
like
shit. You don't even sound like.
some type of treasury website, and then after that, it was like after that it gave me a phone number to call. And once I called, they basically told me that I need to go to a bank to get like any type of confirmation on anything. So this is gonna run with you. Oh, that's my friend. His stand was.
Well, there it is, right there. You said your friend is staying with you. He from out of town. You come up here doing a fraudulent transaction on bank shit. They know what's up, bro. They know what's up.
Where's he from? You just said he's from out of town. Okay, so where's he from? Okay, where's huh? Okay. So what made you leave your ID and everything in there and try to boogie out of there so quickly? Because like when I got it in the mail, my grandma told me that it wasn't what I was like. I was just kind of like, I was like, that's it's like I've heard before, like it's in the mail and stuff like that. And then
I'm going to interrupt. You tried cashing this on Thursday. They told you it was fraud. You fled. You called the branch here. I spoke to you. You did. You tried to verify it? Right. But you knew it was fraud. You tried to cash it there and then you came here.
Oh wow. See, I hate Karens like that. Like it, bitch. Shut up. Shut up. Let the police do his job. Shut up. Shut up.
yo,
Bitch. Shut up. You better let the nigga do his job.
you got your ID with you? Huh? No? Do me a favor, just come over here for me right now. Is there a problem? Yeah, I'm conducting an investigation. Just take a seat and relax for a minute, okay? But she just said it's not true. When I went to Palm Coast, it's the branch that I go to every single day. Literally every day. The one at Palm Coast? Yeah, I go there every day. She told me, she said, oh, we were on a first name basis there. I'm positive I know. And I was just like, I'm okay. I'd rather not wait. So, that officer sees me on my car. So I come in through the thing and I kind of box him in there and I saw where the car was. But I can see through the car, I see he's the only one in it. Get him out, I cuff him, I get him to sit back here on the curb, I'm reading Miranda and this dude. I guess I had his seat laid all the way back. I never even saw him. The cop popped out of the house. So he started walking down that way on the phone. I called him back over here. I guess he's on IRS for fraud stuff. I read him Miranda, he's talking. He says there's more of those at the house that came in the mail. He said probably someone else. This guy's name? Owen. Go grab him and bring him over. You got a camera rolling?
You got your camera rolling. You got your camera rolling. He ready to ask that nigga 1,000 questions with the camera rolling. You got that bit rolling.
It's a vast universe.
They ready to try to make this nigga. He ready to tattletale. That's they for $5,000. He ready to tattletale.
Help him up. You gotta help him up. This officer already read your Miranda, correct? Yes, sir. Talk to me. Yes, sir. Who's Kenyatta Johnson? That's right. That's what I told you. I have no clue who that is. That's why I thought it was odd, and I called. And then I called my. Well, first I called.
Hey, dog, hold on. Time out.
Think about this. How do you know this thing?
Nah, I done hit the pause like 6 times. Motherfucker did pause. Look at this shit. I just need to go back to the beginning. Let me go back.
That's why I thought it was odd.
Let me go back and show y'all something. Watch how this nigga takes his glasses off and gives him the old dad speech. Watch him, watch him. He ready to take his glasses off, give this nigga the old dad face. Like, you ain't gonna lie to me, are you? Hey, watch this nigga. See, look, you're not gonna lie to me, right? Huh? You're not gonna lie to me, right? So he said, I'm not gonna. Who's Kenyatta Johnson? Hey, this nigga's comedy.
And that's what I told him. I have no clue who that is. That's why I thought it was odd. And I called, and then I called first I called my grandmother. I said, "Do you know anything about this?" How do you know this thing? I met him when I lived in Jacksonville. Just a friend. I met him at a music studio. So now we're going to cut through all the BS, okay? Huh? This guy right here, bro? Yeah, we got him. Please. Where are you looking at? What am I looking at? Am I hurting your feelings? No, you just like looked at me like I was supposed to know something. Yeah. Well,
I told you he's giving you the old dad look. Look at his face. He's giving this nigga the old dad stare, nigga. The old I'm your father stare, nigga. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I said he just got released for the same shit.
Where are you looking at? What am I looking at? Am I hurting your feelings? No, you just like looked at me like I was supposed to know something. Yeah. Well, who's Kenyatta Johnson? It's made for that person. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I got your first reaction was I called my grandmother because that's where it said it was from my grandmother. And then I looked on the Treasury website. And then once I looked on the Treasury website, it said this is redeemable. This has met its maturity. And then I called Wells Fargo because it said I could redeem it online. It would just take 10 to 14 business days. So I was like, who would want to wait that long? So then I called Wells Fargo, the one in Palm Coast first. And I said, is this something I'd be able to cash? And that was last week. Because like I said, I was nervous about it. And then I went there. And once I got to the first one, she said, well, we would have to hold on to it and make a copy. You have the envelope that it was mailed to you? No. What I'm trying to tell you is that why I'm looking at your fuck here. Don't cover for if somebody gave you this and told you to do it. Right. Okay? Because my guess, somebody gave it to you, they're going to be in this. You're going to explain that. That's his first. Your story ain't making sense. I've been doing this shit for 30 years. It's not making sense.
He said, so you covering for somebody. So what he's basically trying to say is, dude gave him a check, said, hey, bro, you cash this check for me, I give you a part of it. And dude was like, for real? You can give me $500, $600, whatever the fuck the cut is. Dude was gonna keep the other $4,500, 4,000, whatever the fuck it was, and they was gonna go about their day. And they probably done this before.
Your grandma was the return receipt on the envelope? No. So why would you call your grandmother? Your grandmother's name isn't on there. It literally said from my grandma to Owen Kirkpatrick. On what? On an envelope. And then I opened the envelope and I saw there was a bunch of those in there. My first reaction was like, what the hell? The reason that I first was even slightly real is because when I was little, my grandma never used to get us Christmas presents. She would give us CDs, like savings bonds. So I was like, maybe it's like, maybe I'm about to turn 21. Like, maybe I can cash them in. So I called her. And once I talked to her, she was like, yeah, like, no, I did not. I don't even have that much money to give you. I called the treasury thing. And they told me that it was redeemable. And that's also what they told me at the branch at Palm Coast. They said, yes, this is redeemable. You couldn't redeem it right now.
Yeah, sound like you lying there, bucko. Sound like you lying there, bucko.
Thing is, if you redeem it right now, we will have to deposit it like a check, and it will be held for 4 to 7 business days. And I was just like, all right. So then I called the nearest branch, which was here from Palm Coast, and they said, yeah, go ahead. You're more than welcome to cash. You're more than welcome to cash that here. And I was like, well, it's for a large amount of money. Like, and they were like, it should not be an issue as long as it's redeemable. I came in here. She looked it up on the computer. She put it through the little swiper thing. She said, yes, this is redeemable. So I'm not sure. Well, bad news is it's not redeemable.
And we checked the actual treasury. That's what it said.
Yeah, I already knew. I knew from the second she told me she was calling to verify. I was like, oops.
So when you tell me it's a coincidence that this guy's on an
But I met him in the studio in Jacksonville, my friend. That was 3 years ago.
I don't know how 3 years ago. Been arrested.
He also doesn't really like live in Florida. He's been staying at my house for the past couple of days. He doesn't live. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Love Roblox.
You can tell little by little he know he's getting caught up. Little by little.
Sign up for Microsoft.
You can see this little by little he just knows he is fucked. But he don't know how bad. So he's trying to do whatever he can to try to like, nah, that's not what it is. Nah, that's not. Da, 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 da. Like he's trying to do whatever he can to get out of the situation. He ain't getting out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
His friend, Mackay Robinson, was released at the scene due to a lack of sufficient evidence directly linking him to the incident, although records showed he was currently on inmate release status for defrauding a financial institution.
Is that the only one you had with you today? What? That bond? You just get let go. Yeah. And that's serious. Something else you want to say?
Look. Hey. Did this nigga say? This nigga is mad as fuck. Dude got a release. He goes, hold on. Y'all let him go? Yeah, you said the nigga ain't got nothing to do with it. So why would we not let it go? He ain't got shit to do with it. It's just to do with you. Unless you got some shit to say. It's got to do with you, my boy. It's just all you. That's what happens when you the scapegoat. It's you, not me. You.
I mean, if he's obviously involved, why are you covering him? Because now you're upset he got let go.
You gonna do an inventory tow search? Yeah.
In the glove box, I have a firearm.
What the fuck are you doing? It's locked for a reason. They can't go into locked compartments of the car without a warrant. Make them get a warrant. You are telling them and giving them permission to go in a locked confinement area that they're not able to go into. They can go into the car, but you need a warrant for that lock. And this nigga's an idiot.
But I have the bill of sale and everything.
So here's what's gonna happen. That firearm for the RP.
Exactly. If you would have shut up and not said nothing, you would have keep your firearm. Now it's going to them, and if this shit happens, you end up becoming a felon. You're never getting that bitch back.
They're gonna have it for a little bit because they're gonna test it and all that other stuff like that. So they'll notify you when it's ready. Come get it.
Is that let go then?
Huh?
That let go then?
Yeah. So you can have it. So what you said? They're in the car.
But I will say, the only thing that's in that car that is mine, but I didn't. That I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. I'm not trying to be that person, but that backpack in that car is not mine.
Ah, this nigga. Because they let your mans go. Now you're trying to snitch and have him come back. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
I don't give a fuck. He just told you to have backpack. Red, when he said red backpack, the fuck just looked at him. Crazy as shit. He didn't have no red backpack.
What's in the backpack?
No clue. No clue. No clue.
It sounds like to me you're a good kid. That guy.
I've known him for a long time.
Yeah. Well, he had you do his dirty.
You know, I will be honest. He came to my house. When he came to my house, I showed him I had them. And honestly, he was like, oh, are those real? And I'm like, I'm not sure. So
he could have mailed them to you, and all of a sudden it showed up.
Well, the thing is, I got them like a week. And when I got them,
In the glove box.
The glove box. But the glove box is boxed. You gotta take the key, slide it. The keys in the car.
Fucking idiot.
That would be
If bruh is gone, like, if he's already done left the scene, they're not catching him, bro. So regardless of what you're talking about, it doesn't matter. If he's up through, like, I would have got up through. I don't give a fuck if that shit in that bag or not. That car gonna either get towed or sit there. That's a loss. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's a loss. Oh well. You probably had what, maybe an ounce, maybe two, and probably a gun. Get that back, nigga. You tripping? I would have been out of there.
if that happened, that would be great.
Because I'm going to tell you, unfortunately for you, whatever's in that backpack, your car.
Exactly. Whatever's in that backpack is in your car. He didn't take it. He said it wasn't his. Everything goes back onto the driver. Literally, everything goes back onto the driver. He made sure you drove, and if anything got caught, anything, he made sure it was on you. Now what you gonna do? You gonna take it on the chin? Which I know he's not. I know from what I've seen on this motherfucker, from what the captions say, he's not taking that on the chin. Or you about to give away all your peoples, and that's what he's about to do.
Are you serious? Yeah. Dude, that's not my. You could probably. There's probably shit that's not even for white people, like hair cream and shit in there.
Now he's showing his colors. Now he's showing his colors.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now he's showing his colors. There's probably not even shit in there for white people. Probably hair cream. You think all niggas use hair cream? No white people use hair cream at all? Hey, bro, dude showing his colors.
Crazy. It's not even for white people, like hair cream and shit in there. It's not. That's crazy. That's crazy as shit. If that's the case, that's genuinely crazy. That's not backpack. I don't got no reason. Like I
You lied about everything else.
said, like when the lady just came out here yelling and hollering, saying that they told me at Palm Coast that was fraudulent. I told him straight up. I know the lady in the Palm Coast branch on a first name basis. I went in there, Miss Brianna, but I cashed this. She said, you could cash it, but we have to deposit it. She said, you should try another branch. I came here. Got no reason to buy all that shit. I know I. I got the car and you right now. We're going to search you and then you're going to get in the car.
While checking the car, officers found another gun.
Are you serious?
Look at his face. That nigga is sick right now. Look at his face. That nigga is sick right now. Look at his face. Oh, he's ready to go tell immediately. He is going to go tell immediately. Fuck the bullshit. He's about to go. He's telling now. So when I hit play, he's hitting. He's telling. Watch.
Are you serious? Okay.
He said, "Fuck that other guy, dude." Now look at his face. You know, the telling is on its way.
I'm gonna talk to you real quick, okay? Yes, sir.
He is scared to death. Y'all see his face?
Lose a lot of money sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel.
That nigga is scared to death right now. He is like shitting bricks. Look at his face. That nigga is shitting bricks right now.
Because I have kids your age, believe it or not. I'm 47. I have a 20-year-old son. Okay, I got and I want to just ask you from me to you. Okay, so I'm going to read this again, and I know you've already said you're willing to talk to us, but you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney or have him or her with you now or at any time during question.
Here come the talent. Look at his face. Look, him saying, "I got kids your age. I'm 47. I got a 20-year-old son." That's gonna. That was the sympathy. That was the sympathy right there. You see that he was sprinkling on sympathy right there. That's what he did.
One will be appointed to represent.
Now look at him. He's thinking about it. He was already gonna tell. He was already gonna tell. At first, he was staying solid, but once dude said that backpack wasn't mine, and he got up out of there, and he wasn't getting in trouble. He sees the white boys getting in trouble, not the nigga, because his true colors came out. That's when he said he was going to tell.
Anytime you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. You understand these rights? Yes, sir. With these rights in mind.
Now he's saying yes, sir. He wasn't saying yes, sir, at first. That nigga saying yes. Look at him. Fat chin ass nigga.
Talk to me? Okay. So listen. I feel like you are being taken advantage of. Okay.
I am.
I understand. I know what you're gonna say. You already told it to me, but it's just like even if I say that is the case, what is that gonna? It's not gonna do shit for me.
Well, in the long run, it might. In the long run, it might.
That wasn't the answer. He was there. He was going to her. You right. Well, we're gonna go out there and get the guy, and we'll let you go. Nah, nigga, you're still going down. You're about to still go to jail, buddy.
What I'm just trying to tell you is that
you was the one that went into that motherfucking branch and tried to steal and scam. That nigga didn't go in there. You did. So even if he had a gun, even if he had weed, it looked like y'all in Florida. So for one, guns is legal in Florida. For two, marijuana is legal in Florida. You can't have both. Okay? You can't have both. But both are legal. Alright? Both are legal. Depending on how much weed you have. Alright? So regardless, he wouldn't have got that much time or that much trouble for neither one unless he was a felon already. If he's a felon, throw all that shit I just said out the window. He's on. He gets some time. Throw all of that out the window. But if he ain't a felon, that man getting a slap on the wrist. So whatever you trying to tell about, your fraud and thievery and trying to finesse the banks and steal from the bank, that's worth a little more time than what Buddy got going on.
We already know the situation, okay? The problem is you're covering people that are, or you're, I don't know if it's multiple people, I don't know if it's one person, but you're covering for a person or people that are using you as a young kid as their fall guy, right? Okay? We 100% believe, and we don't have enough to pin it on them, because you're taking the fall for them, and that's what we believe. Okay.
What happens to me though?
What do you mean? What happens to you?
All that stuff is paperwork.
And I know you don't want to be a rat.
It's not that. It's all that stuff's paperwork. All that stuff can be gotten. As soon as I say something, all someone has to do is go and request the paperwork, and then because I said something. So what's worse, being in jail or having someone come do something to you or your family?
Okay, so you're worried about your safety.
Cause ain't nobody come do something to you and your family. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them niggas ain't ready to come do nothing to you, bro. Yeah, you gonna be labeled as a rat. Yeah, you gonna be labeled as a snitch. Them niggas ain't ready to come do nothing to you, bro. You're not in the streets. You're not with the street life. You not gang material, bro. You just a snitch. I mean, that's all it is. You just a snitch. Them niggas ain't about to come after you, bro. You about to go and snitch. You about to go tell, whatever. Because he sprinkled a little sympathy on you. And you was like, you're right. You're right. Fat fuck.
I mean, if you're worried about your safety, I get it. I do.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, 100%.
Okay.
I don't. I've never been in trouble for.
I know. I already know this. That's why I'm talking to you. Okay. I already know that you've never been involved in something like this, and I feel like
work tomorrow.
Okay. And you know what?
You ain't starting that job tomorrow, bucko. I'm gonna tell your ass that right now. You ain't starting no job tomorrow. You might as well toss that job out the window for sure. You're not going to work tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you that. You're not going to work.
I hate the fact that you're back here and we're taking you to jail for this because I feel like you're being taken advantage of and out of the fear of what somebody might do to you. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
I just want to know that I'll be safe if I talk to you.
Yes, you will be safe.
100%?
Yes.
With the things that I know for a fact.
Tell me.
This nigga, you better go tell all this other shit that you ain't need to go tell about though. That's why you gotta watch who the fuck you take around certain shit. You gotta watch. He better go sit, snitch, and tell about some whole other shit that them niggas ain't know shit about that he shouldn't even meant to go tell them about. Nigga, what are you doing? All you supposed to say was, in fact, I don't even know how to even explain it to the police, cause I don't do that shit. You supposed to say if you tell what's going on right then and there. Don't tell about some shit that happened in fucking 2 years ago. Shit that happened a year and a half ago. Shit that happened 6 months ago, nigga. You supposed to say, if you gonna tell, say what's going on right then and there. Cause now you doing the other shit.
There's way more. Way more. That guy's not even that compared to what there is behind it. There's a lot more. There's like there's someone who has all of those times probably thousands in somewhere in Orlando right now, and I know where it's at 100%. I know who makes those, and the rest of the stuff that I know, now I feel completely over by this guy. One, I don't even know his name, and I've known him for years.
How do you know these people?
Not only did this nigga plan on telling on the mans he was with, he planned on telling on the plug. What? That's why you scared for your safety, nigga. Why are you telling on the plug for? What's that little dog mean? What? That said speed. Nigga, what?
Put it out.
Him.
Okay, through him.
Yes.
Through Makai?
Yeah, and the stuff that I could tell you, it would probably make.
My nigga is really trying to snitch on the fucking. Wow. That is crazy.
5 movies on. I promise you. Like, there is a lot.
So he's the one that you know
That's what I'm saying. Like, they only worried about him. They only worried about bro. They keep coming all the way back to dude. Because you're trying to go to snitch and tell on everybody else. They don't want everybody else. The only motherfuckers that's involved is you and dude. You trying to tell on everybody. That nigga said, if I'm going down with everybody. They might as well kill me in jail.
Affiliated with all this stuff.
Because, nigga, you still going to jail.
Okay.
You're
and
still
it's all
going.
the counterfeiting.
You're still going.
A lot more. Okay, so how did you get involved with today?
I like I said a couple years ago.
Huh? Hang on. Okay.
I met him through a mutual friend.
Okay. So that was a few years ago. So what's the current? What was the current situation today?
I know
He's been staying with you.
No. I know what he does for a living, which is this, and
Which is what?
fraud.
Okay.
And then, but he told me because I told him how I had a bunch of stuff just not go my way recently. I lost a lot of money, and I've been.
Because, look, you have never been in trouble. You have never went to jail. You have never been in trouble by the law. Okay? You catching this fraud case would have been a slap on your fucking wrist, bro. And listen to what I'm trying to tell you right now. You would have maybe got probation for 5 years. You probably would have got a 5-year probation. I don't know how Florida goes. Here in Kentucky, you would have had you only got a 5-year probation. You have never been in trouble, and it's only $5,000. Like I said, if it was 20, 30, 40, 50, you got fraud for $5K, bro. Okay? You would have probably did 5 years of probation. You wouldn't have got in trouble. You probably would have had a record on your background, whatever. You do 2.5 years, good time, on probation, do 2.5, do what you're supposed to do. You would have got off early and wouldn't have to deal with this shit no more. Instead, I'm snitching on everybody. I'm telling everything. I'm snitching and telling on everything. Everything. This nigga's fraud. This nigga does this. This nigga does this. This nigga does. You decided to tell him everything. That's wild, bro. That's wild. And it's because the nigga's black. He showed his colors already. He showed his colors already. He showed his colors. If you look in the bag, it ain't nothing for a white person. You'll probably find only hair grease and like we go what?
Real down, and he told me that I know someone who can make these, but I'd have to come down to Florida, and I don't know if this is all like a coincidence or if
He was saying this to you.
Yes, I don't know if this is all a coincidence or if he's just been like fiddled with my head. But every time he comes down to Florida, he takes the what's it called, the bus that goes all the way around.
Greyhound.
Yeah, he takes the Greyhound because he's always told me that can't go on planes because he's on the run for something, and everybody's always told me that. So he tells me, he's like, look, I promise you 100% these are like, he was like, I want you to take one right now. He's like, I will give you one. He was like,
meaning today? This morning?
Yes. I don't remember. I have to ask.
See, because then you got to tell yourself, because you've been doing this shit. It's just the time you got caught. This is just the time you got caught. You've been doing this shit. You finally got your ass caught.
My girlfriend when he came, but it was either yesterday morning or the night before that.
Is when he said
he arrived here and we went and got them. So when we went and got them, he was like,
you went where to get them in Orlando?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we went and got them, he was like,
what part of Orlando? Like Sanford or
no, downtown Orlando.
Downtown Orlando?
I know exactly. They said way too much on the phone, on speakerphone.
And what did he do? Did you guys drive?
Do you hear this nigga?
Down there together? And
I drove down there in my car.
Okay, so you took him down there.
He grabbed a bunch, and if I'm gonna say the truth, I'm gonna be completely real with you. The other named on those is if mine didn't go through, he was going to go to Jacksonville to give to Kenyatta. Or whatever the name is, so she could try and do it at her bank, which I know he said too much, and I heard all of it. I can tell you everything.
So she was on the phone with him?
Yeah, no, she wasn't, but the people that orchestrated it were. And she has, I think, a ratified credit union or something like that. Okay. They were going to go try that
in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so he tried getting you to see if you could cash it.
Yeah, because at first I know what he does. I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not dumb. He told me, he was like, look, check this out. He was like, go on the official Treasury website, which I did. I typed in all the numbers on it, just like how you do with the stimuluses,
right?
And it said it was valid,
redeemable.
It was it said it was matured and everything for like $8,200 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's seriously no way. And
okay, so you were under the impression that this is going to work.
Not that it's going to work, but that it wasn't fraud.
He was thinking that it was. He's trying to say that he thought it wasn't fraud because it went through and said everything was good. This nigga is 6'9" right now. This nigga is 6'9" right now, for sure.
I'm not a dumbass.
Fat nine.
Something like fraud is like. I know how fraud is. It's very tedious, like the smallest things. And I was like, dude, I'm not trying to do fraud. I'm not trying to ruin my bank account when I pay all my bills through. And he's like, it's not. He's like, it's not getting deposited in your account, so it won't mess up your account. He's like, when you go in there, it's not like how
you're cashing it in.
He's like, it's not like they're doing a check where they got to call and verify. And then the first time I went in there, they were trying to call and verify. And I was like, how? I'm like, why are they trying to call and verify?
And that was this morning at the other bank?
Yeah, and I was like, why are they trying to call and verify? It's legit. I'm like, and so I go in the car and I tell him, I'm like, what? I'm like, dude. And he's like, they're tripping. He was like, just let's go to the bank that you always go to. Because since I moved to Palm Coast, I've always gone to the one branch where Brittany or whatever her name works at. And I went in there.
So how many banks did you try up there?
2. There's only 2 at Palm Coast.
2 so you went to the one, and then it didn't work. They were trying to verify.
Yeah, so the first one they didn't even put it through the little scanner thing. They just looked at it, and I could tell
that they were thinking about it.
They looked at it real funny, and because I said something to him about it, and then they took it to the back, and they were
which Wells Fargo was that at?
It's a big plaza
on Palm Coast Parkway.
Yeah, it's like one of the old plazas.
Okay.
Palm Coast.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
So.
Yeah, I know where it's at. There's a tattoo shop over there.
I'm not sure. It's just
the post office is right there too, across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where it's at.
So
I live in Palm Coast.
Yeah, I went in that one, and they looked at me real funny, and I was like, at first I was just like, because I did my research on it first, and it said that they stopped making treasury bonds in 2012.
Nigga, they started making treasury bonds in 2012. Nigga, you in 20... This happened probably 2025. 13 years ago? And you thought it was... Let's go cash it out. Bro.
So when they saw this at 1993, they asked me how old I was. I was like, well, why does this not seem right? And then they were just like, I was like...
Okay, so you immediately... what they do? They gave it back to you?
No, I told them I was in a crunch for time. I need to go somewhere.
Okay.
I was like,
and at that point, they gave it back to you?
They gave it back
really?
to me.
I'm shocked that they did that. Okay.
Went to the next.
To the other one.
I chatted it up with the teller. We were just talking for a second. I gave it to her. She ran it through the machine, and I could see on her computer. It literally said the whole bond thing, it's matured. I could get the money right then and there, but I've had issues with that Wells Fargo specifically with taking cash out, and she knows this because she's always my teller every time I go in there. She was like, this is an amount of money we wouldn't be able to give you in cash. She was like, I'll have to deposit this. And at my point in my head, I'm like, I just seen that it says. She just read me everything about it. She seriously told me everything about it.
Perkins, go in there and see what he says about it.
And it looked like, from my eyes, when I'm looking at what she's looking at and what she's telling me, I'm like, oh, 100%. This is like, there's no way this is fake. Like, there's no way the bank would not recognize this as being fake if it was fake. So when she's telling me, she's like, well, we have to deposit it. And I'm like, so in my head, when I'm right there, I'm like, okay, it's real. Like, there's no way she just pulled up my account number and my name and then scanned that and said it was redeemable for me, and it's not real. So I was just thinking, okay, if it's real, there has to be another branch that could give me $8,000. There's no way a branch doesn't have $8,000 in Florida. So I looked on the maps, found the nearest one, I called them, and I said, hey, I got this. I went to another branch, and it seemed as if like they were insinuating they didn't have the cash to give me. So they were like, oh yeah, 100%, come up here and we can give you the cash. And even then, the lady, even though they're the ones who, however that happened, I don't know how it happened, but
This nigga's really telling
when I
everything.
walked in there, the older lady put it through the machine, and I could see the shit on her computer too. It even said it was ready to be redeemed, and she told me the exact amount of money, exact amount of time, and I'm like, so then when I when I knew something was up was when she wouldn't give me my ID back, and then I started to see the police officer go in front of the thing, and I was just like, So after that, I go to get in the car, and the second I get in the car, I see him go real fast behind the drive-thru, and I'm like, but he didn't have his lights on, so I was like, maybe it's maybe by the grace of God, it's someone else. And I was like, should I
stop so you couldn't back out?
Yeah, I asked him, I was like, should I just go? He was like, go now, go now, go now, go now. Because in my head, I've been under the impression for 3 years that he's like
Fugitive on the run. This nigga really is snitching on everything, chat. My nigga is really telling everything. He is Fat 9.
AI creation.
This nigga is Fat 9 right now.
On the run. And I went to do it, and yeah, like you said, he stopped behind me, and I was just like, I immediately, as soon as he turned on his lights, I just got out the car and put my hands up, and I
Fat 9.
But I mean, like I said, what I'm telling you now, like,
so he knows somebody that prints those out in Orlando, thousands of them.
Regardless of who he knows that prints some bitches, you still took it into the bank, bro. You're still getting in trouble. You're still getting arrested. I don't know why you thinking that you telling like you're snitching, telling the whole story about who he knows, who has what, and they've been having this, and they have thousands of this, and they have thousands of that. You went into there, and you use your ID, and you use fraud. So you're still gonna get charged for fraud. That's
How many
dumb.
does he have on him now? Like, is that the only one he had on him, or is it that you know that he has more with him?
I don't know. I couldn't honestly tell you. I know for a fact, because like I said, I've gone across the country to stay with this guy. I stayed with this guy in California before, multiple
Which
times.
guy?
I know him as Como. I know him as Como. That is what I've always known him as.
Como as in C-O-M-O?
Yeah, that's what I've always known him as.
Okay.
Nothing else. And I've maybe heard like
Nigga, that sound gay as fuck. Como. I'm not calling no nigga Como. I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm not calling you Como. Sound like homo. Sound like chomo. I'm not calling no nigga Como. Come on. No, I'm not doing that.
his cousin or someone else, maybe his girlfriend or something, call him like Justo. And then one time, I heard his roommate call him when we were in California, Joshua. But that doesn't matter. But
well, it comes back to like Mackay, like Robinson is his name,
which is real weird because I've heard I just want you to know though, because I know what now with what I've already said, it doesn't really matter how much more I tell you. I can 100% literally probably give you enough things.
Did he make you feel like you had to do it?
100%. 100%.
Like, and if you didn't, he was gonna
No,
do something to you?
I didn't owe him money or nothing like
No?
that. It was just more so of it seems like it got to the point where, like, once I was sitting there and I kept looking at him and he wouldn't make eye contact to me and I had the police the handcuffs on, I just knew I just got completely fiddle with this. He was like
He's using you as the ball person.
Because
he's trying to see if he can get away with it. Okay? However, and I'm sure they have. However, what he said, better? Good to go? Okay, I gotta sign it. Okay, when was the last time you had contact with him prior to just recently? Does he just show up? Or
he calls me like every once in a while. Like, okay, so.
And is it usually involving doing stuff like this?
He's always tried to get me to do it. When I was younger, like.
Hang on a second. Let me close the door for a second. Okay, so this is what he's involved in. He's gotten you involved in it.
Yeah, when I was younger, he tried to like kind of big brother me into it. I never had any luck, and every time that I've maybe tried doing this once or twice, and every time I've tried doing it, it's way too close to call, and I kind of just told him to off with it, and I ended up getting like my financial advisor's license, doing my own thing, and then I had some bad things happen to me recently, and he was like, "Look, these are legit. This is what happened."
Do you know how many he has on him besides the one you tried to cash today?
Like how many were in that book bag?
We didn't find any in the book bag.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they went through the book bag. I didn't go through it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were.
Okay. The best way.
That's his book bag, right?
100%. That's why I was telling him so confidently. I'm like, if you guys do like really investigate this, you could take my fingerprints and you could put my hair next to that book bag. Nothing on that book bag will even come back to a scent of me.
So the printer's yours, the 2 phones, the gun.
No, just the only thing.
No, I'm saying the stuff. The printer's yours because it wasn't in the book bag. It's in your back seat.
And the Glock 23, that is mine.
The Glock 23 that was in the glove box is yours.
Yeah, that one it was locked.
The other gun, I forget what kind of gun. It's an MP, a 9mm. That's his.
Yeah, not mine.
Okay. Has anybody else been in your car besides him? Like recently?
Oh,
could it be somebody else's book bag?
The only person that's possibly been in my car is my girlfriend.
Okay.
The only person could have possibly been in my car is my girlfriend. This nigga is snitching on everything. Everybody know everything.
When I'm telling you that seriously, this all puzzles into a lot worse crazy stuff.
You're saying it's deep.
My nigga is still snitching 4 minutes later, bro.
Organized crime type of thing.
Way bigger. And
okay.
that's why
he's involved in it. He's trying to get you. He's making you feel like
I can't watch no more of it.
This is going on, or that you're giving him up. Eventually, he's going to get tied to the crimes that are being committed.
I
involving this stuff
right now that would tie him to multiple different things.
That don't matter about right now.
You just can't find him in different cities and states.
Okay.
He stole it. When I went to I didn't even know this. When I went to California to stay with him, he stole a rental car, a brand new Porsche, and had it for probably about a month when he was living out there. He
never got caught?
He got the police, like I'm talking about, it was on the news, like 10 cop cars, helicopter chasing him. He crashed into a wall and somehow got away. It was all on the news. And that's not, like I'm telling you, there's so much more, and it's not, like, it's like,
okay, so he's like
family,
he's a career criminal, dude. How old is he?
If I know lying to me, he's 31.
Okay, we have it, but I'll look it up.
It's either 30 or 31.
Okay.
And there's a lot. There's a lot.
You see what I said, bro? This nigga is snitching on shit he has nothing to snitch about because he wants dude to go and get in trouble so bad because he's in trouble. Bro, I'm sorry to tell you, but dude's not getting in trouble. You getting taken down for dude's gun, pause. You getting dude's gun, dude's backpack, dude's drugs for anything. You getting whatever is in there that was dude's. That's showing you now. They didn't catch dude. They let him go. So you snitching on a nigga they let go. You still get in trouble. Felony.
This is not going to help you today.
I know.
And it's not
Told
going
you.
to help you right away.
I know.
Okay? But what's
Told
going to
you.
happen is this is all going to be reviewed by a judge, by people authorities. Okay?
What's that dog
Secret
name again?
Service. That involves Secret Service and feds and all that
No,
stuff.
because the thing with the defrauding the institution from him, that started because he was doing fraud so hard through 5-Star Bank that they hired a Secret Service agent, and it was on their website.
Okay.
And they tracked him and his cousin down. His cousin's like my age.
Where does he live now? New York?
It's either New York or Connecticut. He stays with a girl and her kid. He calls his stepkid.
Okay. Okay.
But he's got he's got family, girlfriends, and everywhere. I'm telling you, he could hip, skip, and boogie to Delaware right now, and he'd know someone there.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get your situation. We'll get out there. Okay. You're gonna go through the whole process. You got nothing on you, no drugs or anything. Okay. Because I don't want you to make this situation any worse for you. Like I said, this is all being recorded. It's gonna be reviewed.
You are a million viewed snitch. I don't know how long I was just off when it said reconnecting. I don't know. It says it was reconnecting. I don't know how long it's reconnecting, but yeah, bro, you just sat here and sat and told on everybody. And it doesn't mean shit.
And that's probably going to be enough to put a warrant out for his arrest to tie him to the crimes that you're talking about.
He told over all these crimes. That nigga snitched on everything.
Okay. Ridiculous. All right.
He was originally charged with cashing of a bank item with intent to defraud, grand theft, use of another's ID without consent over $5,000, counterfeiting a payment instrument, and uttering a forgery.
All right.
But ultimately pled no contest, receiving 4 years of probation, 100 community service hours, and required completion of a choices and consequences class.
You're a producer who
bro, you would have got that anyways. Snitching. The same shit you got for snitching, you got without snitching. The same shit. Snitching or not snitching, you got the same fucking time. Probation. Nigga. Bro, what the fuck is going on? You snitch to get probation. You gonna get probation in the first fucking place. Like, what? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna cut out of here. My stream, my Wi-Fi keep fucking up. My stream keep fucking up. I'm gonna holler at y'all at the next one. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Y'all get down how y'all get down. If you ain't got the Twitch, get the Twitch. If you got the Twitch, hit the like button. If you know, if you ain't got the YouTube, go get the YouTube. If you own YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. And I see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be cool, man. Peace.